Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start this presentation, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yulita Sihotang, and I pleased to welcome you all in today's topic, which is nursing leadership. First of all, let me take a look at the picture. What do you think about it? Is a leader important in organization? Is a nursing leader and management are the same? Am I a leader? In year 1900, some scientific research begins to study on leadership. It is known that organizations require a leader. Marcus and Houston. A medical ward, for example, who has 30 nurses in the ward, will need to have a leader. Why? Boss emphasizes that a leader is one of the biggest factor of organization to effectively achieve the goals and brings advance in well-creating vision, organizing practical strategy, a well-focused target, as well as measure the process of implementation within the standards and policies to approach the strategic management and work within the scope. Houston mentions it is not only natural inherited but can be learned to have the skill. Stoner reports a nurse leader is an individual who revenues risk, attempts to share and distribute tasks, and motivate people to reaction. Next paragraphs, I will explain the advantages of having nurse leader, leadership theories of becoming an effective leader, and nursing leader styles, including my preferred styles. Leadership in health systems such as nursing leader is really complex in purposes. It endeavors to build on clinical skills and indicates quality of life. This directly affects the quality of nursing care to patient needs and healthy goals. The result of satisfactory nursing leaders' consequences management trust, create commitments, increase team potencies, and build healthy culture organizations. The meaning of leadership and management have been described widely and often sounds biased. Some authors find it difficult in differentiating the terms of leadership and management reciprocally. Marcus and Houston reports that a leader should have leadership and management skills to establish efficient success in a unit, which other author mentions leadership and management skills are contrary. Stanley and Australia College of Nursing. Management is a person to endeavor control to cost, budget, inventory, staff resources, and performance appraisal. A leader role is a choice to impact, guide, and support the members constantly leaning to right goals. In the research is found a nurse leader without management skills will create chaos in making decisions. Both. There are some literatures defining leadership in general. Kerr, who states a leader has had a great amount of ability to influencing the team to achieve the goals effectively. Another theory, Rowe and Byers, reports a true leader is approached by others and not itself. Leaders should have a vision to improve the organization to achieve better future and inspire the teams to strategize and trace the vision, Black and Mountain. Haugen relates to a critical thinking sources, a person who receives information, proceeded and determine the importance, assess the evidence, seek some questions, and do not evaluate harshly and find better options. One literature which inspires me is from West states leadership is a process to lead and influence people to work in the right directions and reach the achievements, to not dominate with power and attempt giving comments others. There are 8 theories to assist a nursing leader to be an effective approach. The first one is trait theory. This theory describes some characteristics which identify the leader from others. The characteristics are dominance, energy, intelligence, confidence, or integrity. There is one author, Yale claims characters cannot assure to a successful leader. High level of energy and stress resistance are the main factors to be an effective leader. The second theory is behavior, Henkel et al. This behavior consists of consideration and trigger structure behaviors. Consideration behavior means employee-centered leader. The nursing leader usually understands the other nursing staff thoughts and feelings. Initiating structure behavior is a type of a leader who explains clearly of the expectations and explicit the project-oriented behavior. Chatbox states a leader mostly criticizes the lack adequacy work and express a savage attitude. The third one is motivator, which can stimulate productivity of the employees. Another theory is the work focus on emotional intelligence. This type of intelligence might support employees' feelings on real situations such as family, relationship, achievements. Target and Naked claims that emotional intelligence benefits leaders to manage his or her own emotions, to stay calm when crisis happens, and, and make a clear decision with all evidences. The leader may produce a meaningful way to acknowledge a room to improve the employee performances. This theory is to emphasize a nurse leader to be a good listener to the people, recognize and notify the duties of care as well as responsibilities. Another theory is situational theory. Dennis et al. Claims that a nurse leader should consider the complexity factors of the situations before take decisions. Transformational leadership is another theory. It distinguishes the need of people who have a healthy interpersonal relationship and meaningful communication. Leah reports this theory can build commitment in a team. Blanchard and Miller pictures an adequate leader shares the vision which creates unity and collective enthusiast goals. This theory is vital communication is the biggest challenge in health system facility which creates incidences. One of them is moral leadership theory. This focuses the respect to value and ethics of leadership to patients' cares. The last theory is caring leadership theory, which consists two strong sources: emotional intelligence, which has been described as before, and servant leadership. This value is to serve first and leading as a second task. Conflicts in the workplace is really common situation. However, if a nurse leader utilizes the appropriate theories as above, this situation can use a valuable learning experience tool to stimulate creativity and recognize employees' vision and values. There are three styles of leadership. All of them can be approached in different circumstances. Wong et al. Reports autocrat style is a leader who creates all decisions. This is practical when changes need to be made soon. This style is also convenience when the members are not creative or approachable in making solution. The second style is laissez-faire leadership. It's a method of cast to someone burden. On another instance is no decision from the leader. This style will create confusion and frustration to the unit. The last style is democratic leader, which is my chosen style of leader. Wong et al. Delineate this style is a leader who builds motivation as well as creativity among the team. Griffin et al. Emphasize this style might need longer time to find decision, but once it's approached, all the members will give full efforts to it. In conclusion, a healthcare unit needs to have a nurse leader to achieve the goals effectively. A nurse leader should have a leadership skills as well as management skills to support the role. The eight theories are to aid a nurse leader to improve the skills to build a smooth and healthy environment in order to accomplish the common goals. My preferred leadership style is a leader emphasizes to be a motivator and both employees and self-creativities to allow full efforts in achieving visions and missions. I would like to end the presentation. Thank you for listening.